Hi everyone, this is Troy, your certified real estate agent. Welcome back to part 2. Today we're going to go through a few forms that a buyer will need to complete when they are searching and making a purchase for a property in Jamaica. The first one that I made mention in my part 1 of the video is the buyer agreement. This is a buyer representation agreement. With this form, it outlines to you what your agent will be doing for you, the services that they will be providing for you, right? So you want to have this, instead of hopping from agent to agent, you want to have one agent that is looking out for your best interest, providing you with quality service, and have that agent take the hassle out of your purchase for you. They will guide you as to what you will need, communicate with the seller's listing agent, the seller's agent, that will be the listing agent that represents the seller, and everyone else that has property. If you see a sign on the roadside and you're like, I'm interested in this property, you only need to take a picture of the sign and send it to your agent, and they will assist you with getting that done for you. So with this form, you'll fill your name here, read through the agreement. You can state how long you want this agent to represent you for in months. You'll date it, and the agent will sign here and you will sign here, and you will send a copy back to them and keep a copy for yourself. The next document, which is required by law for us to have, is a customer information form, or some places will call it a KYC form, know your client information form. So for this form, each person must complete. So if there's more than one person that's going to be making a purchase, then each person must complete their own copy. All right, you'll fill out every section that is required for you to be filled out, and with that you'll be submitting your supporting documents, which be TRN, ID, and proof of address. And this proof of address must have your name attached to this. It must have your name attached and your current address. All right, so if you don't have a utility bill, which is like a Flow, Digicel, or Light, JPS, or NWC, with your name on that, then a bank statement is good enough. Everyone has a bank account, so you just need to generate a bank statement, and it shows your name and your address, and you can submit that as well. This document is not an intrusive document. It's the general information. What's your first and last name and middle name, mother's maiden name, date of birth, place of birth, nationality, home address, phone number, email, occupation, where you're working, the type of ID that you're going to be using, driver's license, passport, national ID, NIDS ID, when it expires, the ID number, where you're getting funds from, TRN if you're not using a driver's license, if you know or have been entrusted with any public function, prominent public functions such as parliament, senator, mayor, government official, judiciary, security forces, your spouse name, and you are to include your spouse name even if she's a common law spouse. Common law is one that is with you, not legally married, but you've been with that woman or man for 5 years or more, and your children's name, and you will definitely sign. We need a signature and date here. The remaining section you'll leave blank for admin's purposes, and then once you submit that, we can go ahead and move to the next one. The next piece of document to purchase a property. This is the one that we present to the seller. All right, you leave this section blank, this section blank. Basically, all of this to here, you leave that blank. You'll complete your name, your TRN, your address, and your company name here. And if it's gonna be both two persons making the purchase, then that person will complete here as well. How you're gonna be making payment for this property, whether it's gonna be this is gonna be the payment terms right here. You'll put mortgage, cash, or both. If you're gonna be doing a deposit, the minimum deposit is 10%. So you will have to show a bank statement showing that you have the 10% of what's with the property value. So if it's 10 million, you need to have at least $1 million to show that you can afford this property. All right. And then conditions. When you went to your viewing and you see anything, if you're seeing furniture is in the house, and you can make the conditions that upon completion the property be vacant and free of all owner's possession, which is current owner's possession. How long do you want for the completion? It's how long do you want this sale to take, whether it's going to be 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, or 180 days, right? If it's cash purchase, it can be between 30 to 60 days. For possession, when are you looking to possess the house or take residence in the property? If it's a house, if it's 90 days upon completion, usually when I'm doing this, it runs in line with the completion date. So if it completes in 60 days, then it's 60 days upon completion. You will need an attorney. If you don't have an attorney, we have a few that we've worked with and know their credentials that we can recommend, but you will need an attorney to complete your sale. And then you will sign here for the primary purchaser and here for the secondary purchaser. All right, and the remainder will leave blank. If your offer is accepted, then you will get a signature here from the seller and the date. If it's rejected without a counter offer because they've accepted another offer, then of course they will mark here and send it back. If it's there as a counter offer and they just want you to counter offer, you'll just accept or reject. Usually if they counter offer, it's just because they're not going below a particular price, and you can accept the counter offer or you can counter offer yourself, right? And then we'll start the form all over again and keep going until we come to a mutual understanding with the seller. All right, so hope this helps. I do apologize for the long video. In part 3, I'll be going through some more tips and tricks that you will need and letting you know what different words or phrases mean when you're searching for property. All right, stay tuned for part 3. Have a blessed one. This is Troy, your certified real estate agent.